Good day, everyone. Today, I will be discussing one of the major philosophies of education, which is Progressivism. But before that, I will introduce who's person behind this philosophy of education. He is John Dewey, 1859 to 1952. He is an American philosopher, psychologist, and educational reformer. His philosophy based on pragmatism. He established laboratory school in 1896. He was the father of educational psychology. He introduced progressive method of teaching. He believed that book learning was no substitute for actually doing this. Progressivism is a student-centered philosophy that believes education should focus on the whole child, not just on content or rote memorization. This approach encourages students to learn through experience, inquiry, and critical thinking. It sees learning as an active process where students are not just passive receivers of information, but active participants in their own education. What is progressivism? Progressivism is the educational philosophy which is grounded in pure philosophy of pragmatism. Progressivism is based on pragmatism, which is a philosophy that values practical outcomes and real-world experiences over abstract principles. Pragmatism emphasizes learning by doing and adapting to change, and it focuses on real-world problem solving and individual development. It emphasizes real-world problem solving, encouraging students to engage with current issues and practical challenges. It also supports individual development, promoting personal growth, critical thinking, and creativity. In summary, progressive education aims to prepare students for real life by encouraging active learning, inquiry, and development of the whole person, not just memorizing facts. Next is why teach. Progressivism teachers teach to develop learners into becoming enlightened and intelligent citizens of a democratic society. Progressivist teachers aims to help students become enlightenment and intelligent citizens. The goal is to prepare students to participate actively and responsibly in democratic society. Education is not just about academics, it's also about shaping character, critical thinking, and civic responsibility. This group of teachers teaches learners so they may live life fully now, not to prepare them for adult life. Progressivists believe that education should be meaningful in the present, not just preparation for the future. Students should experience a rich and fulfilling learning journey now, rather than just being trained for adult life. This approach respects children's current experiences and development, not just their future goals. Next is what to teach. The progressivists are identified with need, fixed, and relevant need. Progressivist educators focus on teaching content that is relevant to students' real lives and current needs. The curriculum is flexible and adaptive based on what learners actually require to grow and succeed. This is curriculum that responds to students' needs and that relates to students' personal lives and experiences. The teaching material responds to students' needs and connects to their personal lives and experiences. This helps students see the value and application of what they are learning in the
Ano
world
na,
around them.
magbayad niya na.
Progressivists accept the impermanence of life and inevitability of change. Progressivists embrace change as a natural and constant part of life. They believe
Words.
education
Naglag
should
siguro ka.
prepare learners to adapt to change rather than resist it.
Pwede na nakiraw.
Next is how to teach. Progressivist teachers employ experiential methods, one learn by doing. Book learning is not substitute for actual experience. One experiential teaching method that progressivist teachers heavily rely on is the problem solving problem. Method to use is hands-on, minds-on, hearts-on. Teaching methodology such as field trips during which students interact with nature or society stimulates students through provoking games and puzzles. In summary, progressivism is the student-centered philosophy of education that emphasizes learning by doing, rooted in the ideas of John Dewey. Progressivism focuses on preparing students for a changing and democratic society through active engagement and critical thinking. It prioritizes experience, problem solving, and collaboration over rote memorization and passive absorption of facts. That's all. Thank you.